Whoa, what the heck? Hey guys, so I'm finally back. It's been a long time coming, but now I finally have the time to make these videos. In these videos I'm going to be talking about interviews, payments, application video and so much more. I will try post these videos regularly. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. As you can see, I'm reading off a piece of paper because I can't put this all up in my head to speak it right to you straight on like I am now. I will also link all the videos below of my previous application video that I sent to Camp America and to my camp, and also link up the videos for the future application videos that I'm going to be filming. Registrations open in mid-July and close around March-April the following year. I applied at the end of July last year and had paid my $350 application fee by the 24th of July. The application fee, or all fees altogether, are up on the Camp America page, so if you have any questions about what your payments are or what you need to pay, it's all up on the site. You can just click where you're from, so I just clicked I'm from New Zealand, and it came up with every payment along the way, so your application fee, your confirmation fee, your police vetting and so forth. Interview. So you go onto your Camp America page. Once you have applied, you'll have your own Camp America page and you'll have lots and lots of stuff to fill out. So you'll be a part on your profile page and it will say interviewer, so you go into there and you click select interviewer. So in your different parts and different regions around New Zealand, there are a number of different interviewers. So I originally picked someone who I believe was in Hamilton or close to Hamilton, but I never got a reply from them, so I tried a different interviewer. I got in contact with a lady called Christy who is from Te Awamutu. I completed my police vetting form that cost $12. Complete that and then you can book your interview. So you'll be able to organise a date with your interviewer and organise a place where you can have your interview. 29th of July at Robert Harris in Te Awamutu. So I just drove over from Hamilton. It's like real fast drive. All went really well. About 20-30 minutes, so quite a quick interview. A few things you need to make sure you take to your interview are copies of your IDs, so your passport and your driver's license, or two forms of IDs that you can take, preferably those two, and a copy of them as well, so that, I think I just said copy, a hard copy and a photocopy, the real copies instead of just faking it. Your police vetting form to take in with you as well. References. This bit isn't easy, as you will need to make sure you have at least 3 references, because I gave them 2 at the beginning and one of mine didn't get accepted, so I had to give them another one. So I'd suggest just giving 3 from the start and then knowing that you're 100% safe and not having to worry about it. Another thing is that you need to make sure that the references meet the criteria on the Camp America page, as they have to be references from within the past 2 years. So I got one from my previous employer and my current employer. The one that didn't get accepted was my reference from my surf lifesaving club head captain. Next up, you will have a section that says skills, so you just need to add in all the skills you can think of that you have. My skills that I excel in are lifeguarding and swim coaching. I've got certificates in both of them. I got my certificate end of last year, beginning of this year, for swim coaching, and I've got the New Zealand qualification for it. In my application also, under skills, I've got photography. I studied photography in high school. Studied photography for most of my high school life. I believe it was 4 years study in photography, and we did so much in that time. I managed to get merits and excellences for my portfolio boards, which are in my application video that is linked below. I also was in an outdoor education class where I did ice igloo making, camping out in the snow, camping in huts, outdoor camping, cooking outdoors, and all the risks that can come with cooking in the outdoors. I only did outdoor education for a year but learned so much from it. At the bottom of skills, or just below skills, there's an area that says Childcare Experience that you need to make sure that you add in, as they will be looking at it. You're going to be looking after some 20 to 30 kids at a time, sometimes maybe less, maybe more, depending what position you're in. You could be a camp counselor, staying in the bunks with the kids, or lifeguard, swim coach, so forth. You'll always be around kids, so they need to make sure that you're not dodgy really, and that when you're going to be sent out with these kids that the parents are going to feel safe. My child experience, I've babysat children since I was like 15, 16. I just babysat the kids in the neighbourhood. I'd babysat kids from as young as 8 months to about 17 years. Make them lunches, make them breakfast, make them dinner, take them to school, help them with homework, and just make sure that they were safe until their parents got home. And the last part for this video is you need to make sure you add pictures. Activity pictures are, again, ones below your childcare experience. I put in a lifeguard training photo and a water skiing photo. The photos must be approved before you can go any further with the steps. They have to be activity photos, so if you're just messing around in your lifeguard uniform or messing around at your job, they're probably not going to get accepted. They have to be formal photos. Registrations. So in mid-July last year, the 24th of July last year, and nope, registrations open in mid-July, and usually, nope, they do close. Trucks. 46 seconds of like talking shit and it's not really working.